People, please wake up. This is actually the furthest from the truth. This is actually a trick by the ruling class, the capitalist class. There's two things to consider here. Number one, inflation. The United States government actually practices a thing called controlled inflation, which means they allow about 2 to 4%. That was the standard for a while of inflation per year to keep this economy running the way that they want it to run, and it actually makes the wages that the working class receives worth less and less. So let's say you have a job and you're making $9 or $10 an hour. If you don't get a raise every 6 months at least, then every 6 months your wages are actually going down. Okay? And so another thing to consider is the rate of production. Since the Industrial Revolution, there's been so much innovation throughout the decades. Each decade breeds more innovation, and these companies and these CEOs, these capitalists, can make the same goods, actually more of these goods, for way cheaper. Okay? So there's actually a chart. I wish I was a good video editor. I'll put in this video. But if you look at the chart, for until around the 1960s, the rate of production, like how much money CEOs could make, profits they could make, by the rate of production, the technology they had, and the forces of production. Because, like I said, each decade, the forces of production are improved. We have more innovations in technology, and the capitalists are able to make more money with less labor. Okay, so the rate of, until about the 1960s in the United States, the rate of production and the average wages of the workers were increasing together. Then Reagan passed a bunch of policies, and all of a sudden the wages started staying the same while the rate of production kept on going higher. And this continued and still continues to this day. And maybe I will make another video showing you that chart. So those two factors, I've seen it, the math done many times before, to make what people made in the 1950s, to make enough to have a nice home by working one full-time job, you would have to receive $22.50 an hour. With the rate of production and inflation, the minimum wage should be $22.50 an hour all across the United States. So this is a trick.